Hey everybody, how are you today? Oh, what a day. Oh, the last 2 days actually. My neighbor's been sick for about a month. And I keep telling her to go to the hospital because she was vomiting, migraines. She gets headaches once in a while, but these were like a constant migraine. And after 2 weeks, I kept telling her to go to the hospital. She's bullheaded like I am. We have had enough of hospitals our lives that we just wait and wait and wait and wait. Well, thank God. I guess over a month ago, she had made a doctor's appointment and forgotten about it. And they called her to remind her. So I'm like, well, great. You know, the doctor can figure out what's going on and get her some antibiotics or whatever she needs. And I, looking up her disability, which is spina bifida, I thought, you know, maybe her shunt in her brain quit working, because it was the clear classic signs of what was going wrong, you know, her symptoms. Anyways, I told her, I said, ask your doctor about the shunt. Check it. At least just check it. Well, I guess her doctor said, oh, you're fine. You just need to, you know, plow through it. Something's just going around. But your pancreas doesn't look too well, but we'll check on that in 7 days. Now, mind you, this is the second time this doctor had put this girl in a life-threatening situation. So I said, you need to go to the hospital. So I guess she called her dad, and her dad says, well, I'll take you to the local hospital tomorrow morning. Because, you know, it wasn't life-threatening, but it was bad enough that I thought she needed to be seen by a specialist. Well, our local town doesn't have those type of specialists. When you're dealing with cerebral palsy, spina bifida, MS, you know, those kind of physical ailments, you really need to go to a big town, because that's where they kind of gather and they have their special clinics. So anyway, I told her, why spend 5 hours in the local emergency room for them to put you in an ambulance and ship you to Columbus anyways? She goes, well, Dad don't like to drive that far. I said, that's fine. I'll take you. Well, I don't have the money. That's fine. Just give me what you can afford when you get paid. I don't care if it's $5. Just a little something to show me that she's not taking advantage of me. You know what I mean? Because gas, 75 miles up and back is pretty hefty, and we're all on a budget. But even if she pays me nothing, this is a life-threatening situation. I was concerned. I mean, I was to the point, like, every other day I was texting her, are you okay? You have 24 hours to respond. And if she didn't respond 24 hours, she knew that I was going to call the fire department for a wellness check. So that was a way I was able to keep tabs on her, because I know when you have those headaches, you don't want to be messed with. So anyways, back to today. We left at 10 this morning, and it was storming out, and I don't like to drive in the rain, especially on the freeway, especially as bad as it was raining. So it took us a little longer to get there, but we got there safe. And I go into the emergency room, and get an orderly to bring out a wheelchair for her. And I get ready to take my van over to valet. She goes, no. You go see your kids, and I will text you when I'm ready to leave, or if they're keeping me. There's nothing you can do. And it's true, there's nothing I can do. I had no kind of like power of attorney or anything over her. And she's very stubborn like I am. You know, we can take care of ourselves. So I wasn't going to push myself on her and stay, because when people do that to me, it just agitates me. Let me deal with my medical issues without having to keep you company also. So I just left. I told her, just let me know what's going on. I need to know by 6 o'clock so I can get back home before dark. She said, okay. So I text her, I guess around 3 o'clock. I said, well, how's everything going? Because, I'm still worried about her. Even though I'm not sitting there, I'm worried. She says that the shunt wasn't broken, but it stopped working. Which means she was getting fluid buildup here, and it stopped working a month ago. This is why she was vomiting and everything. And I knew that was probably the case, but she's like me, don't tell me my symptoms. And I even told her, I said, next time this happens, I would hit you over the head, knock you out, call the fire department so you fell, just to get you to the emergency room. She started laughing, but she knows I meant well. So I went to Columbus, and, I waited. When they said they were going to keep her, they was doing an emergency surgery tonight. And probably let her go tomorrow. I guess it's not that big of a deal, but it's big enough deal that if we let it go, it would have caused irreparable harm. So I said, okay, I'll go home. Just text me when they tell you you're going to leave, because it takes about an hour and a half to get there. And by the time I get there, you will be ready to leave. So she said, all right. So, I came back home, and I stopped by her dad's and let him know what was going on, because I know just texting from his daughter was not going to put his mind at ease. So I went to him, and I told him what I knew, and that she was in pretty good spirits. Even though she was in some pain, she's in pretty good spirits. So I kind of alleviated any fear from him, even though surgery does cause fear. I guess he's been through it all before, so he wasn't that concerned about the surgery. So tomorrow, as soon as she calls me, if she's let go tomorrow, I will be going back to Columbus to pick her up. And I hate missing Sunday school and church, but she needs me. Sometimes that need feels good, and I would do anything for this girl, because I know there's times that I've been out without some food, just had noodles or something in the cupboard. And she would have dinner, and I don't know how she knew, but she'd say, hey, have you had dinner? And I go, no. Get down here, bring a bowl. So, we have that type of relationship. We look out for each other. She's a little younger than I am, so we get along very well. We kind of even out each other's tempers. What she gets upset over doesn't bother me. What bothers me doesn't really particularly bother her. So we kind of talk each other down, which is always good, so we don't go on a rampage in the building. Nobody wants that. So yeah, so while I was in Columbus, I went to Dollar Tree, and I'm going to have a haul video come up. It's a small one, but I was able to find a couple items that I was not able to find at my local Dollar Tree. So that was nice. Spent some time with my grandbabies and talking with my daughter and getting her opinion about some editing software out there that's low cost or free, because I went to look up the Movie Maker for Windows 10, and they already changed it again. I downloaded it. I can't make heads or tails out of it. So now I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. I got my Swags Bucks video coming up, and I had to make, I had it all in different parts. So I had to download each part into YouTube, and then do the video editing through YouTube. So I don't know how it's going to look, but I hope it's okay. Tell me if it's bad. No, don't tell me if it's bad. Just let it go. And then when I get a new video editor, things will be back up to normal. But anyway, so yeah, I came home and the cat was furious because I didn't give her wet food today, so I had to get that fed to her. And then I still had dishes in the sink from last night, so I said, okay, no YouTube till that's done. I mean, 5 minutes, but I'm trying to stay on top of things. So I decided, I don't get to record or do nothing until those dishes are done. So I just got those done. Did laundry yesterday, so I'm pretty much caught up with things I've completed. I'm still working on what needs to be done, but anyway, how was your day? I hope it was a little bit better than mine. Even though mine came out pretty good. I mean, I gotta say, I am very happy this girl got to the doctor, figured out what was wrong, and will be healthy by tomorrow. Unless, yeah, we don't want to say unless. She will be healthy tomorrow. She'll be back to her normal self. And I'm taking care of her animals, making sure they're fed and watered. So, anyways, tell me how your day was. I hope it was better. And I will see you guys in a few minutes with a Dollar Tree haul. Stay tuned. Bye.